I'm Winnie Brinks. I'm the state representative for the 76th District in Grand Rapids. This year I had the privilege of participating in the SNAP Food Challenge as part of Hunger Week. It entailed living on the amount of food assistance that a family would receive if they were to be receiving food assistance from the federal government, also called food stamps. We had $4.50 per day per person to live on. That brought our total to about $157.50 for the entire week for a family of 5. My family was very excited to participate in this experiment for the week. It was a great learning experience for us. They helped the kids, who are all teenagers, helped plan the meals, they helped do the shopping, they helped figure out what would be cheap and somewhat good for us, and so they were excited about that and really on board. It was a bit of a challenge. It required us to plan ahead more. It required us to be much more thoughtful about what we were eating and how much we were eating. We were fortunate to be able to participate with the Double Up Food Bucks as part of the SNAP program, which allowed us to purchase twice as much Michigan-grown fruits and vegetables as we would have been able to. So that was a great help. Without that, it would have been really difficult to keep fresh food in the house. You need to be much more resourceful when you have a much more limited pot of money to eat from. The kids also missed things like snacks. You know, we didn't buy ice cream, we didn't buy certain more expensive snack items. We bought only cheap snack items, and by the end of the week we had run out of those. We also had run out of different things that we would have chosen to eat, and so we were left, you know, eating with what we had. And so for the kids that was a little bit of a change. But all in all, they were very supportive and they had a really great experience. I became much more aware of sort of some of the barriers to getting the good food that we always get and that I take for granted. And I know that there are people who live in food deserts and places where it's either difficult to get to a grocery store, or the grocery store is not fully stocked and does not have a lot of fresh food. And it would have been a lot more challenging to eat that way and a lot more expensive. So it took a lot more effort and a lot more time. You know, we were cooking things from scratch, not buying things that were already made. So that took more time each day, and it also took more effort to plan ahead and make sure that we had what we needed. You know, it was a great experience. It really made me realize all the blessings that I do have in my life, and I was really thankful for the opportunity to try and walk in the shoes of SNAP food recipients for just a short time, and help me appreciate what I have, but it also helped me understand some of the difficulties. And you know, this was just a small slice of that. And you know, if you compound that with many of the other challenges of poverty, you know, as a policymaker, I think this is a really reasonable response to making sure that children and families are not going hungry when they are low income.